Welcome folks, I'm Jaby, Koay, joined by Achara, KIRK.
Hello.
We're going to look at Ghost of Tsushima E3 2018 gameplay debut PS4. So this comes from Sucker Punch, the people who made Infamous 2, Infamous 1, Infamous Second Son. I saw the previous trailer they put out, I think at the last E3, and it looked beautiful. I obviously was eager to see more, so here we go, let's check it out.
Just one ghost.
That's like unarguably gorgeous, yeah.
Music's great as well. Wow.
The temple's close.
Oh, cool.
This is cool already. I don't know why, this is already like so neat.
Just strolling. He's not in a hurry.
Yeah, but it gives you a chance to like admire the
Yeah.
graphical detail. Oh,
Wow.
jeez. How are they doing that?
That's amazing.
Nobu, come!
Yeah.
I was actually just wondering in my head, like, do you get to ride through all that?
Wow.
Not a single frame hiccup.
Ah.
Does the little leaf go away? Like, all these little details
Yeah,
are so
it's
interesting.
Amazing.
Where are they?
Yeah, here we go.
No! Bastards! Enough!
You see the mud on his pants?
Oh yeah.
Like all the little detail.
Okay, here we go.
That's very samurai. Damn!
What just? What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What, he's not dead yet? Oh!
That guy's dead.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, here we go. He's got a shield. That's right. Oh! Bye. Oh. That's a nifty weapon you have there, sir. What? Oh no! What happened?
That's a bad guy.
Bad lady.
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient.
Oh, she's a good lady.
That's what I said. He's a bad guy.
The
Okay.
bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako. Down.
Oh.
We could take them.
No. Remember Sako Bridge? We strike quietly. Or they kill the monk.
I'll guard the exits. Just get that monk.
Oh, you got a little bit of parkour in there. I don't know how.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What's he doing? Oh, he's got a little grappling hook.
Please.
I do not understand. Urdat we chamagoton hami. Usmi che avensat. Chi obelatno.
Oh! Oh, dang. Should kill them sooner. The monk.
He called reinforcements. We have to move.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I got scared.
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, the Mongols win.
They already won.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. That's beautiful. Wow, this is very cinematic.
You were my friend.
Give me the monk.
No.
This is not a cinematic.
No.
Wow. Oh.
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Oh, shoot.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, sucker punch. Okay.
That was
That-
pretty incredible.
That dress you're wearing is making you look real hot. Mm-hmm. Just the beautiful sheer level of detail, even when they were fighting each other, just all the leaves coming
Yeah.
off of the tree and then the fire coming in.
Fire.
I'm like, oh my god.
I
This
had to
is.
turn and ask you. Like, I thought it was a cinematic. Like,
Well, I knew it was gameplay. Like, it's just because of the way the characters move, it's always different than the cinematic cutscenes.
Right.
Because there's just this kind of slight hiccup in their movement, which the only game I've seen do a great job at countering that is Metal Gear Solid, the more recent Metal Gear Solid installments. But like most games, when it moves back into, even a little bit of Uncharted, most games when it moves back into like gameplay, there's just a little bit of weird hiccup in the movement.
I could barely tell.
Yeah, I mean, they did a pretty damn good job, all things considered. But it was just, like, just roaming around the world, that's just... I can just imagine the feeling of showing this at E3. It's like we're really showing the full power of the PS4 and our graphical prowess, and it's just beautiful. I'm sold.
Yeah.
I obviously I cannot deny that I miss Infamous. I wish there was another Infamous game coming, but that's beautiful. What's cool also is the I don't know what you'd call this, the kill mechanics of the game, because it's not like a lot of exchange. It's very samurai like one hit and it's over.
Right, yeah.
It's very real in that regard. Obviously when you're fighting a boss, it's gonna be a little bit more complicated than that. Like you can go strike back and forth without it resulting in immediate death, as they demonstrated here. But for the most part, when you're encountering regular soldiers, one hit could end everything.
Yeah.
I forget which military game that reminds me of. Was it Counter-Strike? Like there was some game back, like a lot of games do it now where one hit can just end you and it's more realistic. I like the idea of bringing that into the samurai world. It almost feels like a really, really cool update to Bushido Blade, which is a game like an old game from PlayStation, old PlayStation days.
I just think it's so cool that they're setting this story in ancient Japan, I suppose, like 1274. That's ages ago. But there's just so much rich history to draw from, and it's an interesting culture. It's an interesting era, and I can imagine that being immersed in that would be so much fun.
I almost feel like this is a game where you could just put your character somewhere and just watch it like a screensaver, because it's just so beautiful. It looks so real. When he was going through, what do you call those yellow plants?
The grass?
My first thought when I saw that was, well, surely that's just background, right? Like you can't actually, oh no, he's going through it. In the third installment of Resistance, or it was the second or third one, I remember going around the city and you could just see like massive amount of detail, but it was all background. And so it was easier to control. Whereas this is like you're walking into this massive detail. And it's bananas. It's just crazy. That alone is probably going to sell a lot of people. It's just gorgeous. That looks just as good as a PC game, in my opinion. A tricked out PC with a GTX 1080 graphics card, that looks really good. I'm hoping that it looks just like that when it's on your home console. I imagine you need a PS4 Pro to really get all of that, that full rich detail. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it.
But were you already gonna love it because you love Infamous, though?
No, I was actually reluctant. I was reluctant initially until I saw the first commercial, because it would piss me off that they weren't doing another Infamous game. To see this, it's just, they got the kind of shiny, I don't know, it's like the wet, muddy stuff is reflecting the sky and the trees and all that stuff. And I remember listening to one of the creators of Infamous talking about going from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4 with Infamous Second Son. There were certain graphical elements they couldn't do, and that was one of them. I don't know who it was at Sucker Punch that liked it so much, but he was very much in love with the idea of the wet reflections and being having a game in Seattle. Seattle's a very wet place, because it's overcast a lot and whatnot. And so the graphical power of the PS3 couldn't handle that kind of detail that the PS4 could provide. And so they were really taking it to a whole other level here. So I love this. This is cool. And I am pre-ordering this right now. So you guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm sure everyone is unanimously feeling positive about this, but still, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara.
Peace out.